I just changed my fan belt on the 87 Yamaha Phazer. Let's see, where should we start? Looks like I ripped the label a little bit, but it's an 8 there, so 8V0-12612-00. Be nice if you could figure out what it was in the automotive one, because it doesn't look too special. It's just a little V band. Let's see, so how to pull the thing off. It's just 3 Allens to get this this cover off. Covers on like here. You got a 5mm Allen. Take those 3 out, which you can see is 1, 2, 3. Your little fan in there, and then you've got to get this guy off. It is a 24mm. You know, obviously you can put something here and put an end wrench there. An impact driver will do the same thing. Not that hard. If somebody wants to attempt to cross-reference here, it's a Mitsu. Is that? I don't know if that's supposed to be Mitsubishi, but so there's the Yamaha part number right there. But then it's also got this number here, the MO19063. So maybe somebody could find something at Napa. But anyways, so you buzz this off. This outer sheave here will slide off. It does have a little key. The key stays in because it's also aligning this back one up, so you don't have to worry about falling off. But you've got your little nut. You've got a lock washer, and then you've got just a little flat washer. So take those off, slide that out, and you'll be able to. Then the top half will be off, but then you got to take off the recoil. It's kind of a pain. 10mm socket or end wrench really to get the first 3, but then that bottom one, it's not a big deal because there's like that. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. So there's that plate. It's got a bunch of holes in it, so you can just put a 10mm on a little short extension and then drive it through there and take the bottom one off. So really, I mean, a little bit of bending over, but not too bad. Putting in this thing back together is a little bit of a pain because you have to keep this towards the outside. If it's down into the bottom, then you can't get this on far enough to get the lock washer and the nut on. So a little bit of patience and just kind of keeping it out to the outside here and lining this up. Make sure you get it on the keyway. Obviously it's just aluminum, so if you're not on the key and you start tightening or something, you'll make a new keyway and then you'll be buying new parts. So other than that, so that was not too bad. I mean, the part's only like 20 something bucks, but I had to go to Yamaha to get it. Let's see, other than that, I put on some skidoo skis. They're plastic with double carbides. Wouldn't necessarily recommend the double carbides. They almost give you just too much turning traction, so you can get pulled in different directions. A single one would be fine, but definitely like up here in Fairbanks, you get what you get. So the bolt that holds the ski on is 10mm for the skidoo skis, probably just like all the Japanese ones, Yamaha and everything. So that's why I picked these, and I put new carbides on it. The only thing that doesn't cross over is like here, when the ski lifts up, this, it would definitely hit this. So I just drilled a whole bunch of holes and then ripped out a little piece of aluminum to make that work. And then there's also a little rubber pad in there. The pad was too tall, so I just used a razor blade and cut the pad down so that it would fit in there. And I had to get a different 10mm bolt. Probably could have cut that off. That's sticking out a little bit. But yeah, so now I got new skis because they don't really. You can get the Phazer skis. You can get used metal ones if you want to stay stock. And they do make an adapter kit if you look on the internet to get a different one, but I didn't want to wait for shipping and all that, so I like these skis. The other ones were basically rusting and broken apart, and wasn't much I can do, so this will have to work for now. But yep, the old Phazer's running pretty good. I think there's not a lot left to do. I do have an electrical problem where when I get up to like 70 miles an hour, about top speed, that the lights cut out, and I think that might be the voltage regulator. I have to investigate that a little bit more. Right now it's like 25 below outside, so I don't really feel like riding. It's just not very fun. So anyways, that's it for now.